It's on the side of the old Gator Bowl and incorporating a few pieces of that former stadium in its design. This is Everbank Stadium as EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Jacksonville, Florida. Cam Little after the opening kick. And we're off from Jacksonville. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So here are the Jaguars taking over for the first time on offense. They are brought out by a former #1 pick who always plays with energy and passion, Baker Mayfield.
And all those touchdowns he had last week, Kate, he traded every one of them in exchange for a victory. It's team over individual for him. So even though he himself is coming off the exact type of showing you want, that kind of efficiency usually wins you games, you're not happy about it. And he will be focusing on rectifying those things here.
They strike for 23 yards. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
And the first carry of the game for Ramondre Stevenson. And he's brought down after a gain of about 6 inside the 40.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football and defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to keep them from piling on those yards.
And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
To me, now is the time to step on the gas, and you see this more and more in today's game, and it's the right move. Get that explosive run, get right back to the line of scrimmage, and don't let this defense breathe.
Zone read here, and they'll give to Stevenson. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
From the gun, Mayfield. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Running out of chances. Here's 3rd and goal. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Pressure coming, and he's taken down. The Browns got him. And the defense a down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal. So the Jaguars sending out Riley Patterson for the try. He's looking 34 yards here down the middle. The kick by Patterson is good. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
Not quite the same roar out of the crowd, Kate, that you're going to get with a touchdown, but still plenty of noise coming down, and that defense now gets to take the field with the lead.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Devin Duvernay to return it. So here come the Browns on offense, ready for their opening drive. And leading them out, someone who plays with his own signature brand of hero ball at quarterback, it's Cam Ward.
And if he could only flip that 3-to-1 ratio, have it be 3 touchdowns to 1 pick, instead of the other way around, I think we'd have seen that loss flip to a win as well. Clean slate this week. We'll see what he's done to address the showing from his last time out.
Downfield to DK. And they're not going to bring him down until he reaches, looks like, the 28. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's good for a Cleveland first down.
It's a gain of 20. First down.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Has his man, it's the Michigan rookie. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's set out. Offense is set, 1st and 10. Here's Ward. Catch made. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Still sticking with the passing game. And this throw's knocked away, incomplete. Could not beat the defender there. And it's going to be 2nd down. Defense showing blitz here. Ward. It is cut left side. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. All set now. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
From the red zone now. And he's got it! Touchdown, Cleveland! The Browns finish off their opening drive. Cam Little to try the extra points. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Browns, who won up the opposing field goal, they start with 7 on their opening drive.
Cam Little to kick off.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Second drive coming up for the Jacksonville offense. And they sure looked clean throwing that football the last drive, didn't they? That's something we've seen from them early in games throughout this season, Brock.
Sure has been part of their game plan. Get that passing game going early, pick up some mo, while both teams get established. Most weeks, well, we've seen it pay some pretty good dividends for them, too.
And he's down after getting this up to the 41. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
At the 41-yard line.
180.
Mayfield with a blitz coming. Andreessen, the ball's out. The ball's out. He lost it. And the Browns pick it up.
You're using this play to try for a 1st down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for 3rd down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Ward off the play fake. Someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked up by Peyton Wilson. And the Jaguars get it back on his 6th interception of the season. Well, okay, I guess we've got a couple of very giving teams today, Brock. One side coughs it up with a fumble. Then the other side graciously hands it right back with the interception.
Hey, listen, if you like playmaking defenses, then you like this game right here. These defenses, they're the ones supplying the big plays, and they're putting their stamp on this game. You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Hits him on the end route. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Jaguars, 1st down. 1st and 10.
Pistol here, Stevenson. It's a nice run in there on that 7-yard gain. Make it 2nd down.
Taken down at the 41. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
What's up? 180. What's up?
To throw is Mayfield. Running a screen for Stevenson. And they get this down to the 28. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
15 yards on the play. And the Jaguars, 1st down.
Pressure coming. Baker. The Browns get there and take him down. It's a sack on 1st down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on 2nd.
Brings up 2nd down.
Baker now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Tight end going in motion here. 3rd down. Here's Mayfield. And they get to him again. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down.
It's 4th down.
The kick by Patterson is good. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
Okay, that's pretty cool. Pretty big kick for him. Actually, a new season long. And when you do that, guess what happens? You're going to get called upon from that distance yet again.
Here's Duvernay on the return. Cleveland's offense all set to take over. And we've seen both extremes of this passing game so far, Brock. One touchdown and one interception on the ledger.
A home run and a strikeout. A little sampling of what works and what doesn't against this defense, Kate. Now, got to try to emphasize those things that you found success on with that opening drive.
And he's going to get them all the way up near that 30-yard line, Brock. Knocked out a step or two shy of it. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
And the Browns first down.
Ward setting the pass. Cut out left. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Eagles.
From the gun, it's Ward. He beams one, deep right side. He's got it inside the 25. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a massive 35-yard pickup, 1st down. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Here we go. Set it, line.
1st down throw here for Ward. He's got a man left. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Ready, go!
Harvey has the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns take a 7-point lead in the 1st. On is Little for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Browns grow their lead to 8.
14. Jaguars 6. Cam Little to kick off.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out now runs the Jaguars offense. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well.
180.
1st down. Here's Baker. Completed over the middle. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 41-yard line.
180. Done.
Mayfield now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. New set of downs for him from the 46.
Yards on the play. That's good for the Jaguars. 180. 1st and 10.
1st down throw here to Mayfield. And the man is there to knock that away.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It's got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Throwing the out route complete. And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars will each pay dirt for the 1st time this game. Patterson tacks on the extra point. And the Jaguars could have gone for 2 in the time, but they choose to trail by 1.
13.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Here's Duvernay on the return.
Okay, ready.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
7 targets. 80. Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. Throw left side, complete. And they're going to catch him right as he gets this to the 30. And he's up across 200 yards now in this opening half. That's beyond simply a good start for him. This is the type of game where he's been taking the lead on carrying his offense forward however he can. We're ready now for the second quarter. Browns in control of it. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. All in left side. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Throwing from the gun. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. 1st and 10 from the 41.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Again, Ward going to the air. Flush down out to his left. He can run it. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
Ward's going to throw it. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
From the red zone now. Getting out to him, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
It's 2nd down.
Now Ward. In the goal line. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 22 yards. And the Browns,
Here we go.
1st down.
18 Cardinal.
1st
18
and
Cardinal.
goal at the 3-yard
Cowboy
line.
80.
Harvey will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Ready, ready.
They'll try again from the 4. It's 2nd and goal.
Nothing, not Cougar 19.
Ward setting up to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns grow the lead to 7. On his Little for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Browns grow their lead to 8.
21. Jaguars 13. Cam Little to kick off.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Jaguars and Ty Felton set for this next possession. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
180.
1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. Pressure coming, and he's taken down. The Browns got him. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
At the 27-yard line.
From the gun, Mayfield. He finds Neighbors right side. The 40. At the 20. He makes it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. And he hits the extra points. A little surprised they wouldn't go for 2 in the tie, but at least he made it, so the lead falls to a single point. Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Fielded at the 7. The Browns and Cam Ward headed back out on offense. And with each team coming off a touchdown and scoring well early on, we've got the makings of a barn burner here, Brock, if they can keep this up.
Yeah, and as a quarterback, as an offense, it doesn't mean you over-try, but you just know, hey, man, our defense having a hard time slowing them down, and we've got to step on that accelerator.
70, 70. Go.
First and 10 here. Ward. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he's got a bunch here up past the 25 before somebody gets to him. 16 yards on the play. And that gives the Browns a first.
Gain of 16 yards. First down, Cleveland.
Let's go. 18 Cardinals. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Gonna throw this one. Ward. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
70 Lions. 60 Mavericks. Cut 19. Cut 19. Ready?
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's throwing deep to the left side. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs.
Cowboy 80. Warriors 70.
Looking to throw on third and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
On the ready.
Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
60. Here we go.
From the gun, it's Ward. Cut out left. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. They'll head up first and 10 from the 42.
42-yard line.
19 Lions. 70 Timberwolves. Check back, ready.
Rolling from the gun here. Rolling left, buying some time. He takes it himself. There he goes again. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They'll come up on first and 10. Working inside the red zone. It is Cup left side. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns grow their lead just before halftime. On his Little for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Browns grow their lead to 8.
28. Jaguars 20. Cam Little to kick off.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out. So no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35. The Jaguars and Malik Neighbors set to go to work again. And we've seen some matching touchdowns as of late. So the scoring coming at a good clip, Brock. Let's see if they can keep this up.
You know what's fun, Kate? After all of these years, I have friends that are offensive guys, friends that are defensive guys. And my friends watching this one offensively love it. The defensive guys, they're climbing up their walls.
First and 10, it's Mayfield. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it up to the 44. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard. At the 44-yard line.
Baker now from the gun. It's complete to Stevenson. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. Offense to the line fast.
10 yards. And the Jaguars
First down, here's Baker. Taken in by Felton, left side. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Running back, motioning right. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the sack forces a now tougher third down.
That is now the 5th sack this offense has had to endure in the first half alone. We're on a double-digit pace here. And I'll tell you what, I know how these defensive coordinators work. They can feel the blood in the water. They are not going to stop getting after this quarterback until this offense can find a way to protect itself.
Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Here's Jake Camarda to send it skyward on 4th down. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. The Cleveland offense back out and getting set for the drive. And up by 8, not expecting them to get too aggressive with so little time remaining. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Let's go now. Pat the 50. Pat the 50. Go.
Throwing now on 1st down. Ward. Complete out to the right. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
Come on, come on.
It's now 2nd and 6.
18 Rattle. 18 Rattle. Come 19. Come 19.
Out of the shotgun. It's Ward. On the left side. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield.
That's good.
Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Go check. Go check.
First down throw here for Ward. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
19 Tiger, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Mustang 19. Ready.
Again, Ward going to the air. Has it in close. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches, that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
What's going to throw here on 3rd? Brought in. And he goes out a little short of the 40.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it, it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Panther 60, Panther 6, go.
4th down, here's Ward. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Bronx, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Steps up, and he's running with it. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Finds him on the crossing route. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. First down throw here, Mayfield. Gets him on the in route. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. And there's the timeout from the offense. Just 4 seconds left to go. And that play, that should help them get some points here going into the half. The kick by Patterson is good. And that gets them back within 5.
I don't think there's any question. This is going to be a close game when it's all said and done because it's awfully tight here at the half. And that field goal, that gives them a little more confidence running into the locker room.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
Over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On the jump.
One last play before the break.
Come on. 18, 5 here.
One final shot before the half. He throws a bullet down the left sideline. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. And with a push of a button, we say so long to the halftime report and jump right back to the start of the third quarter. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. The Cleveland offense headed out for this first series of the second half. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive.
19 tight. 19 tight. Here we go. Set. Set your line.
First and 10 here. Ward. Throw left side. Complete. And he's going to be escorted out right along that 35-yard line. That one goes for 25 yards. And that's good for a Cleveland first down. They're set up at the 35 now.
79 Broncos. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. Has him on the quick hitter. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. To the line and set. Here we go. First down.
Let's go now.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Back now. Pressure coming. He's got a man left. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. Offense getting set. Here's first and 10. From the gun, it's Ward. The left side is hauled in by Loveland. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. All right, here we go. Second down. Throwing it again here. Cut out left. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. They'll have first and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Harvey runs it in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns grow the lead coming out of halftime. On is Little for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Browns push the lead up to 12.
35. Jaguars 23. Cam Little to kick off.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. And they're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Jaguars and Ramondre Stevenson getting the football back now. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw on their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. Starting off the ground here with Stevenson. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
kind of yardage, it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Running a counter, Stevenson. Ooh, they're on that one. Second down is going to end up in a loss of yards.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. They'll throw, 3rd and long. Got a man, and Neighbors has it. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
And the Jaguars, first down.
From the gun, Mayfield. Catch made. Still has some space inside the 35. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
It's a gain of 48 yards. That's another Jaguars first down.
Stevenson does not score. They not only stop him, backed him up a couple of yards. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a deep fill.
And he gets in. Touchdown! The Jaguars start the second half with some needed points. Ramondre Stevenson, the touchdown! Patterson on for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Jaguars trim the deficit down to 5.
Jaguars 30.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Here's Duvernay on the return. Back out now comes the Browns offense. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Going to throw this one. Ward. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. 2nd down. Still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Ward's going to throw it. Short pass brought in. And he's right up next to that 1st down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short. Defense throwing blitz here. Ward. Diving forward, and he makes the catch. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that gives the Browns a 1st. Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. This is 2nd and 6 coming up. He's going to throw it again. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. He's close, but he is stopped before he can get to that 1st down. Picks up 4. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
He's back to throw. He finds it beyond the marker. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. Left the offense out there on 4th down, Brock, and look at the result. A big gain. They got 15 and the 1st. Ward off the play fake. Downfield to DK. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, That's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Maybe he gets rocked and the ball is out. Well, nearly the end of that series, partner. You could almost see those players rooting for the ball to bounce across that sideline before a defender made the recovery.
Yeah, sometimes that sideline's a player's worst enemy, but sometimes it could be their best friend, and this is one of those times where that best friend delivered.
They'll run here. It's Harvey. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal coming up from the 7.
Here we go. 60 even. 60 even.
Pressure coming. Here's Ward. He finds his back. Harvey. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you can see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
And he's got it for the touchdown. But while they celebrate, back near the line, we've got a flag, Brock, in the neighborhood we usually see holding.
Holding offense.
Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. After the holding call, they're going to need even more now on 3rd down.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And he will score. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns hold an 11-point advantage. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Jaguars and Ramondre Stevenson getting the football back now. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
12 yards to go.
180.
3rd and long for him here. He's on target. Watkins. And a stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
That's good for a Jaguars.
From the gun, a gift to Stevenson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Sending a receiver left. On 2nd down, it's Stevenson. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. They take the hands off. Now it's Mayfield. Now he takes it. And they are going to have 1st and goal when we begin our 4th quarter. Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. It's Jaguars football. They trail, but it's still within reach. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
180.
From the red zone on 1st. They find Stevenson out of the backfield. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Mayfield now from the gun. The Browns get there and take him down. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
Brings up 3rd down and goal.
180. What's up?
Baker now from the gun. Gets it underneath. Stevenson. And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars now within 1 score in the 4th. Ramondre Stevenson, the touchdown. Patterson able to connect on the going after. And the Jaguars turn the deficit down to 5.
Jaguars 37.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. He fields it from the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Browns and Cam Ward heading back out on offense. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Ward. Throw left side, complete. And he's going to be brought down up the 28-yard line. 2nd and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd and 3. 28-yard line.
Shotgun snap down to Ward. Escapes out to the left. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Here's Ward. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line. On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Again, Ward going to the air. It's downfield. He's got it. And this is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns stretch it to a 2-score game in the 4th. On is Little for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Browns push the lead up to 12.
49. Jaguars 37. Cam Little to kick off.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Now the Jaguars getting set to go. And they just saw that lead stretch out to a 2-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
And Kate, you know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation, but a state of urgency got to be sky high right now.
1st down. Here's Baker. Short pass brought in. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
I really like the timing of that screen call to the perimeter. Get the ball in space to operate. It turns into a nice game.
Completes downfield to Felton. They do get him down, but the damage is done. He gets down inside the 35-yard line. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Looks away from one. And this is going to go for about an 8-yard pickup as he takes him inside the 30-yard line. 1st down carry, got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. They'll give up the middle to Stevenson. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up third down. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a loss of a yard.
On 3rd and 2, here's Mayfield. He's able to hit Kelton. This is caught. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 14 yards. Jaguars, first down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Now a shotgun handoff to Stevenson. And he's got 6 yards on that carry. It's 2nd down. Offense in a hurry up here.
At the 4-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and 4.
3rd and short. Mayfield. Pressure coming, and he's taken down. The Browns got him. Offense up to the line fast.
8-yard loss. Brings up
Desperation time here on 4th. He'll make a big foot on the ground. And he drives this forward to the 6. And that might do it for him, Brock. Doesn't reach the marker as they turn it over on downs here in the 4th.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
First down throw here for Ward. This is Holiday by T. Higgins. And this winds up being an excellent play for him from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. The Jaguars are going to call their first timeout. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
a gain of 22 yards.
Come on.
And the Browns, first down.
79 Broncos. 18 Robert.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception. His game partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
19, Mustang 19. Warriors 17. Ready.
2nd and 10 now. Ward. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd.
Let's go now. Cut back to Bronco at 19 Lions. Buffalo 18.
Ward's going to throw here on 3rd. This connects with Higgins. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Ready.
Still sticking with the passing game. Brought in. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Now we get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning.
18. Cowboy. Trap 60. Panther 11.
Ward now. Throws caught. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. All set now. 1st and 10. Sticking to the air here. Taken in by Downs, left side. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
7 Pirates.
Now Ward. Pass it down quickly locked up the win right there. On is Little for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Browns go up by 19.
56. Jaguars 37. Cam Little to kick off.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Jaguars and Malik Neighbors set to go to work again. And scoring hasn't been the issue for him, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
180!
First and 10. Here's Mayfield. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down after a short gain. It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Jaguars trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. Second down now, 7 to go. Baker now from the gun. Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. Mike Sanders still makes the play.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
76, 18, Rodney, 8, Mustang, 19. Ready?
They're going to pass it here. He just throws this one away.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Ready?
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Higgins downfield, and he has it. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. First down, ball at the 36. From the gun, it's Ward. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. There's 2nd and 10 now from the 36. Again, Ward going to the air. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. They got 24 yards on the play. And that's good for a Cleveland first down.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Buffalo 18, down. 60 Eagles, 60, hurt. Go.
Working inside the red zone. And he will score. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns put up even more points in a win. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Cam Little to kick off.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Jaguars and Ty Felton set for this next possession. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. First and 10 coming up. The Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here.
180.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's a Jaguar first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
From the gun, Mayfield. Completed over the middle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 5 still to go here. This is second down.
Brings up 2nd and
Mayfield now from the gun. Middle of the field, taken in by Laporta. Touchdown, Jacksonville! The Jaguars putting up points in a game decided. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. The Browns offense and Chimere DK ready to go once again. They're going to win this game, but with touchdowns on 3 straight drives, Brock, you're probably going to want to keep that streak going. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Start. 18. Hot. 76. 18. Robbery. 18. Comeback team.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Here's Ward. It's downfield. He's got it. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Okay, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers. Sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
Cam Little to kick off.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Jaguars and Ramondre Stevenson getting the football back now. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
180.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
2nd down. Mayfield to pass. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. 1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48.
Jaguars, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here's Mayfield. And the 1st down pass set away by a defender, incomplete. No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
He was defended by Tyreek Stevenson.
Baker throwing again. Makes the catch. Still has some space inside the 35. And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars making the scoreboard look a touch better. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Jaguars get it back to a 19-point deficit. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
Come on.
Defense showing blitz here. Ward. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Throw left side, complete. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game. About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Here we go. Warriors, Cougar 19, 79 Broncos. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Going to throw this one. Ward. It is caught left side. And he's out of bounds. Looks like right at the midfield stripe.
On the jump.
All right, 1 more snap to play here.
First down.
Mustang 19. 70 Timberwolves. Dragon 60. 18 Pioneer.
First down throw here for Ward. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds after it looks like about a yard there. 2nd down coming up. So the Browns will take this win home with them. Well, Brock, the playoffs didn't materialize for them this year, but at least they were able to rally together here in this final week and close the campaign out with a victory.
Yeah, you know, once those playoffs are out of the picture, your focus really becomes building some hope for next season, ending things on a good note and getting people excited about your tape and what's to come in the future. And in this win, we certainly saw some of those moments and make me excited to see them chase the playoffs next season.
So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Browns as we bid farewell from Jacksonville.